There are so many moments in Chainsaw Man that I believe iconic. From the Gun Devil's attack report to the beach episode typical of every anime, to Easy Revenge, Reise's Kiss and so on. So it's really hard to pick a specific chapter and call it my favorite. However, for the themes presented and the developments shown by the characters, all coming in one package, I feel like I'd have to go with number 71. There is no fight, big reveal or plot twist. Nothing too fancy. Actually, it's a rather static episode, taking place indoors. The content of the chapter is Aki, Denji and Power spending the day chilling in their house, though Power would disagree and say it's her house instead. The three have just gotten back from the nightmarish trip to hell, an indelible experience beyond both human and even diabolical comprehension, the cause of Power's unending lament. Hell has scarred her beyond repair. She cannot stop crying. This trauma is narrated by Fujimoto mainly through the use of surreal comedy, as Power believes the Darkness Devil to be hiding inside of her mouth or to have poisoned the vegetables Denji so desperately tries to feed her. But since she hates veggies regardless, this is perhaps another lie not to eat them. The chapter opens giving a nice example of how the day starts in House Hayakawa. Denji and Power are still asleep, the tears and bags under the eyes. Power must have cried herself to sleep through the night, comforted by Denji. Aki instead is already up and making breakfast, taking care of his two little devils. Power's situation is pretty dire and Denji cannot leave her alone. He's been sleeping with her, which has prevented him from getting rest because of her continuous screams at night. Denji feeds her, but she keeps on vomiting. Denji washes her. Denji dresses her, but more importantly, Power has also prevented him from joining Makima on her vacation. Seeing how intensely Power needs him, he's had to decline Makima's offer of going together, just the two of them, with all the possible outcomes that could have led to. As always, Makima seduces him easily. Denji is just like a dog. But her confident smile is not met by Denji with a reassuring expression. Rather with a conflicted one, caused by the thought of Power, her need of him, which he is well aware of. Denji does not state he knows the reason he did not go, as asked by Aki, while Power hides behind him, the blushing from all the tears that won't stop. But it's an answer implicitly provided by the house itself immediately after. The personification of what these three have become. Family. The answer is in the clothes hanging outside and drying, the dishes someone will have to wash in the kitchen. A bit further down the chapter, the small chart on the wall shows who's due to do the houseworks that day. The TV in the living room, maybe playing some trash movie. I think that's what they would be watching. Aki would initially start playing a nice, renowned movie, but Denji and Power would force him to switch halfway through the film to something very bad. So bad it's good though. This is the Hayakawa family. For Denji, Power is his little sister, and Aki the older brother. The feelings for Makima, if they can even be called that, are empty. It's all a mere sexual attraction and desire. A type of affection Denji is looking for but does not understand, while what he has deep in his heart for Power and Aki is real love. And the choice of staying with them instead of going on the trip confirms this. It's the everyday life, the little fragments Fujimoto shows in such occasions that give the answer to Denji on what he truly wants and needs. Something he is in possession of, but does not realize until the moment he loses it. Power here isn't just naked to Denji physically when having a bath together. She's naked more so emotionally, showing her weaknesses and vulnerabilities. She is harmless, unable to even walk without Denji's support, which is a paradox because Power is a devil, the enemy of humanity. But she puts her trust in this half-human. Aki helps Denji by taking turns. They cannot live without each other anymore. The beauty is in the fact that they would have never thought possible getting to this point. Sadly, it's all orchestrated by someone outside of their house, who's artificially created this dreamlike normality for Denji, away from pain and full of comforts. Even though Denji had been dreaming of getting this close to a girl, he feels no sexual attraction toward her. Power is dumb, but not that dumb. She does know she's the reason Denji did not go with Makima, so she allows him to drink her blood, hoping to be forgiven. She touches him, as if caressing him, feeling his skin. There are some cultured magazines on the floor. Blood. Blood is essential to devils. But here it carries even more weight, considering it's the Blood Devil herself offering it. This act will be important for what comes later in this story too. And it's through power, always being the one telling lies, that Denji discovers something, the truth. A hint that not everything Makima says may be true after all. That naughty things feel better the more you know your partner is not happening here. Neither when bathing together nor when drinking her blood does Denji feel that kind of desire. As if you do not have to know everything about a person. Just like whatever's behind that door, it can keep staying behind it.